How's it going, everybody? And obviously, you can tell by the title of the video, it's time to talk about NHL 25. Usually, I would do this earlier on, but since we already know that the digital deluxe, you can pay for it, you can get 7 days early access. I am one of the few that actually bought the version. I wasn't going to, but it's just like, you know what? I get 7 days early access. I get to go in there. I get to create the Halifax Highlanders for the franchise mode. I get to edit the jerseys, blah, 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 the stadium or the rink, arena, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I can do all that stuff and just have a blast doing it, right? So, but obviously that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about NHL 25 Be a Pro. This is what this video is mainly about, and it's about 25 Be a Pro. Obviously, we haven't gotten any news about NHL 25 Be a Pro. We probably will, maybe like the next week or two, usually we hear about it after they announce the game. So whether we do or we don't, I don't really care. But honestly, I mean, so many of you are in the same boat as me when it comes to Be a Pro. Obviously, the main thing for Be a Pro is take out conversations. Conversations do not belong in Be a Pro. It doesn't. Okay, it's horrible. Especially the on-ice conversations with your coach. Oh my god, I just want to play fucking hockey. I'm Canadian. I just want to play fucking hockey. Every time I score a goal, I don't want to go to my coach and talk to him. I want to get back out there on the ice and get another fucking goal. That's what I want to do. Sorry for swearing, but it has to be done because EA Sports is one of the worst companies ever out there. Okay? Even Sony San Diego Studios, who makes the baseball games, they are slowly following in the steps of EA Sports when it comes to conversations, and it is horrible. I swear to God, EA has a little bit of a hand in making the baseball games. Just a little bit, I swear to God. But anyways, I don't know. There's no way in hell I can do, what is it? It's going to be the fourth or fifth year of having conversations in the game, if it's there. It is horrible. Now, if they don't take out conversations, at least dumb it down a little bit, or maybe have an on and off button to turn off conversations, to turn on conversations kind of thing, right? And that goes for in-game conversations on the ice or while you're simulating, right? Like, you know, before the conversations hit, I used to be able to do a full entire 25-year career with my Be a Pros, and now I can barely get 5. I can barely do 5 years. Barely, because it just takes so much out of you mentally. It is mentally draining playing Be a Pro and all the conversations. It is horrible. Horrible. Now, with that out of the way, we'll probably come back to that in a bit, but with that out of the way, let's move on to the next thing. Next thing is the injuries. The injuries in Be a Pro. All of a sudden, it just vanished. It vanished. All of a sudden, it's just gone, right? When you get injured in the game, and then you go back to the main screen to start simulating again, nothing pops up about you being injured. Not a fucking thing. Nothing. Doesn't say what the injury is, doesn't say how long you will be injured for. Even if you're simulating an entire season, you will never know that you're injured. Never know, it doesn't pop up. I would like that to pop up. I would like to know what my injury is, you know, just so I can react to it. It's like, oh, damn, I got a broken leg. Oh, shit, I got a herniated disc, right? Blah, 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 blah. Like, why would they take that out of the game? It's Be a fucking Pro. Why would you take that out of the game? It makes no sense. No sense. No sense whatsoever. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Nothing. Anyways, so that's that. It's horrible. Horrible. And obviously, of course, so the main one is the conversations, the second one is the injuries, and the third one is the training. They definitely went back on that this year and the year before, I think. I don't know. Usually it would, what was it? It would pop up, right? It would pop up on your screen. Oh, it's time to, do your training for the week, blah, 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 right? I didn't mind that. I mean, obviously I would turn it off for the regular season, but then I would, during the off season, I would go back and do it. Once a week, do my training. That's how you get your overall so high immediately. But just the way they did it this year, it was pretty horrible. It was really bad. You had to stop simulating, go back to the main screen, had to go all the way down, go to your freaking My Player, whatever it is, gotta go to training, do that, X, back out, freaking start simulating 1 week again, and do it over and over. And it's just like, oh my god. How do you take a step back from that, It just makes no sense. But, and that's pretty much it for the Be a Pro standpoint. I do want to kind of talk about the hitting and stuff for just the game in general. NHL 24 hitting was just absolutely atrocious. It was absolutely horrible. Whoever implemented that needs to get fucking fired immediately. And they should not listen to any hockey YouTubers unless the hockey YouTubers are Canadian. Simple as that. EA should not be listening to American hockey YouTubers. They don't know jack shit about hockey. Simple as that. So there is only one person EA Sports should listen to about the hockey games, and that is 2BC Productions, 2BC, who is Johnny Superbman. He is the only one that EA should be listening to. Legitly, he's the only one they should be listening to. If they want to make a good game, talk to Johnny. He's got you. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. So when it comes to the hitting aspect, I really hope they don't bring this kind of hitting back, flicking up on the fucking thumbstick. That's really fucking annoying. Down then up to hit. That's just horrible. Just go back to the original hitting, please. Because me and the boys, me, Cody, and Eric, we did not play any EASHL this year. Barely a month. Barely a month we played. Because it's just so fucking shit. It is so bad. It was horrible and horrendous. I hated it. I hated every fucking second of it. Yeah, so obviously that's its own little separate thing. But the main thing is the conversations and Be a Pro. I just really hope they change it. It'd be cool if they saw this video, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, so that is pretty much it from my standpoint. I got really nothing else to say. We can play the game on the 27th, so or whatever, 27 days from now or something. So looking forward to that. Hopefully it all goes well, yeah, hopefully. So that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you sexy fuckers in the next one.